Now it's time for News Extra, and with our program, here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We have some folks here from Platte Valley Bank to talk about an event coming up tomorrow. We have Tim Propp, consumer lender. Amy Hauser is involved with bank card services, and Jim Zitterkopf, a mortgage lender. So, Amy, why don't you give us just quickly the lowdown on what's going on tomorrow?
Sure. We have a clinic going on at our Scottsbluff location at 1212 Circle Drive from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's the location near the mall, and we're here to talk about credit. Credit clinic. So the idea is to get some information, get some education on credit and so forth. Jim, you guys deal with this all the time. Kind of explain how important credit is to people when they look for a home, look for a car, or even other things, right?
Right. Credit affects all aspects of our life. Whether you apply for insurance for your vehicle, they'll pull credit scores. They'll look for credit when you rent an apartment, obviously when you apply for any types of loans. So it is very, very important. And again, it affects all parts of our lives. So that's why we felt it was important that we educate the general public, all age groups. If there's high school kids out there that want to get a good start on life and they want to come in and talk to us about credit, we'll get them on track for credit as well.
You guys have one-on-one consultations with people about this, and all these people are looking at their scores and going, what is a good score? So what is a good score? What's a score where you maybe have to improve it?
We look for scores 700 and above. We consider that excellent. There are ranges below that. We'll have staff on board if they do have lower credit scores. We can give them guidance with some resources and tools available to get them on track to show them how to raise those credit scores.
Yeah. Most everybody, other than Dave Ramsey, probably has a credit card, right? Wouldn't you say?
Pretty much correct.
Dave Ramsey doesn't, but most everybody else does.
Exactly right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And or a debit card or some kind of credit.
Right.
And so let's talk to Tim here a little bit. So when you're looking at your credit, what kind of things impact it?
It's your pay history that you've had with creditors, whether that be good pay history or maybe on the negative side. It all affects credit scores.
Yeah. Maybe how you pay your rent.
That is correct.
How you pay your credit card
and your car payment.
Virtually any. These student loans are big.
Oh, absolutely.
Big time, right?
Yes, absolutely. And student loans can affect you in a number of different ways depending on how they are set up.
Yeah. I can remember when we bought our first house, we had like $400 left on our student loan. And they wouldn't let us buy the house until we paid off our student loan. I don't know whether that still happens, but like I said, it just depends.
Right. It just depends on what type of ratios that you carry. I think that's a little bit more lenient on that side in today's world than maybe when it was when you bought your first one. But again, that all depends upon the amount of debt that you're carrying.
Yeah. And maybe carrying a little bit of debt is okay.
Yes,
right?
It is. Because if you do not have debt or any history, that's what the clinic is designed for, so that we can try to help you establish that.
Yeah, establish some credit score and so forth. And it's kind of nice to have a little bit of debt. Don't get carried away, but a little bit of it, so they know that you can handle a little bit of credit. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. We'll be back right after this break.
Attention alfalfa growers, if you're struggling getting alfalfa to grow in high pH and salty ground, Poudre Valley Co-op has the answer with a new variety called Farmer's Choice. Visit with Jan and Harvey about the new Farmer's Choice. Contact Poudre Valley Co-op Seed Division 970-419-3309.
All right, we're back on News Extra. Once again, we have some folks from Platte Valley Bank who are doing a credit clinic tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tim Propp's here, consumer lender. Amy Hauser, bank card services, and Jim Zitterkopf, mortgage lender. So if I have, say, Jim, a 450 score credit, which is not very good, right? So what kind of things can I do to improve that if I, say, don't have a lot of money sitting in a savings account?
There's various things that enter into that credit score, and some of them are simply have no credit. We mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
We can give you some guidance there as far as perhaps getting a credit card, even a secured credit card. Establish maybe a 12-month history on that. That will raise that score. Again, any debt that you currently have, make sure you're making those payments on time. Make sure there's no delinquency issues along those lines as well. That generally will raise that credit score. It depends on the individual. It depends on the situation. It can take 3, 4, 5, 6 months, sometimes a year, but we have to get you on track first, and those kind of ways to do that. So.
Yeah. How many credit cards should a person have? I mean, generally speaking, should I have a Herberger's card, a Shell card, a Target card, a Walmart card, and then a regular credit card? If I have like 8 or 10 credit cards, is that like maybe more than I need, really?
That's probably more than you need. I don't think there's a real standard established number. 2 or 3, maybe 4 are good. You start getting more than that, and what happens is you get so much potential credit out there, it starts to affect your credit in a negative way. Even though you don't use that credit card, the potential is there to borrow, and so we look at that. So that can be a negative.
Yeah. So if you're at Yankee Stadium and they're handed out Yankee Visa cards and all you got to do is apply, maybe stay away from that.
Look in your wallet.
Yes.
Look in your wallet, see how many cards you got, right? Okay. All right, very good. So, Amy, once again, let's go over when it is, where it's at, and invite people there.
Tomorrow, it's Saturday the 24th. It's at the Platte Valley Bank 1212 Circle Drive location, which is next to the mall, and it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we will have many associates there to meet with you one-on-one to talk about the various things of how to improve. If you're interested in a specific program, we'll have lenders there to help you out. But we're there to answer questions and be there for you.
Okay, educate folks, in other words. All right, you guys. Very good. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks. Good luck with your clinic.
Thank you.
All right. Back to you. Yeah.